Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are going to dive into a topic that affects all of us, which is natural disaster. Now, when we hear about the word disasters, what comes to your mind? Maybe the image of the earthquake shaking cities, powerful cyclone tearing down the houses, or flood covering entire village. These events can cause human life, communities, and landscapes in a matter of minutes. In this session, we will explore what is natural disasters, what are the main cause, the different types of disasters, the effects they leave behind, and finally, how we can prepare and reduce the damage. So first, we will discuss what is natural disaster. So natural disasters are the sudden extreme events caused by the natural forces of the earth. Unlike everyday slow climate change, natural disasters are the powerful and unexpected and destructive. For example, an earthquake can crack open the ground within seconds. A tsunami can send giant waves cracking onto shores. A cyclone can blow away buildings wind speed over 200 kilometers per hour. Natural disasters remind us how powerful nature is and how small we humans are in comparison. Now, let's understand the causes. Earthquake. Earthquake crust is made of huge slabs called tectonic plates. These plates are always moving very slowly. Sometimes they get stuck against each other. And when the pressure becomes too high, they suddenly shift. This sudden release of energy and the sudden shaking of the earth, this sudden release of energy shakes the ground. That's an earthquake is. Why it's dangerous? Earthquake can cause building to collapse, trigger landscapes, and even generate tsunami if they occur under the sea. Volcanic eruption. So volcanic eruption happen when magma from the inside of the earth rise to the surface. This can triggered by the movement of tectonic plates or by the pressure building up inside the ground. Why it is dangerous? The eruption release lava, ash, gases and can destroy towns, farmlands and forests. Ashes clouds can travel thousands of kilometers affecting airs and climate. The third one is flood. Flood occur when the water overflow its normal boundaries. It can cause because of heavy rainfall or storm that drop more water than the river can carry. Melting snow or glacier adding extra water to rivers. Cyclone or hurricanes pushing seawater onto lands. Poor drainage or blocking waterways in cities. And why it is dangerous? Flood can destroy homes, crops and infrastructure. They also contaminate the drinking water, spread diseases and displace the millions of people. The fourth one is cyclone, hurricane and tufans. So what causes them? First, these are the powerful storm formed over warm oceans. The heat from the water can cause the air to rise rapidly, creating low pressure, strong winds and heavy rain. Called hurricanes in the Atlantic, cyclones in the Indian Oceans and tufans in the Pacific. And why it is dangerous? High speed wind can uproot tree, damage building and can cause storm. Heavy rainfall can also trigger landslides island. The fifth one is drought. Drought can occur when there is little or no rainfall for an extended period. They can be caused by the natural climate variations, by the human activities like deforestation, overuse of water resources, climate change, and why it is dangerous. First, the drought can reduce the water availability, destroy crops, cause famine, and forces the people or animals to migrate. And now we will discuss what are the effects of natural disasters. The effects of natural disasters are very wide and long lasting. The loss of life, injuries, thousands of people, even millions of lives can lose. Survivor may suffer from injuries or long-term traumas. Destructions of properties, houses, buildings, bridges, roads are often destroyed. Entire towns can vanish overnight. Economic impacts like rebuilding after disasters cost billions of dollars. Poor countries struggle the most because of these recoveries can take millions of years. What are these environment? So now we will discuss what are the environmental damage. Flood erode soil, cyclone uproot trees, and volcanic eruptions cover land with ash. Animals' habitat are destroyed and ecosystem collapse. The psychological impact. Survivors often face stress, anxiety, or fear of future disasters. Communities need not only physical rebuilding but also the emotional healing. Now, the big question arises, can we prevent the natural disaster? Sadly, we cannot stop them, but we can reduce their effects. Here is how. Early warning systems like satellites and sensors can alert us about cyclones or earthquake in advance. Disaster resistance buildings like stronger buildings, schools and hospitals that can withstand with storms. Awareness and education. Teaching people what to do before, during and after disaster saves life. Environmental protection. Planting trees, protecting wetlands and reducing pollution help reducing floods and climate related disasters. So in conclusion, natural disasters are the powerful reminders of the natural strength. They bring destructions and also teach us how to save our nature. By understanding their cause, preparing wisely and protecting our environment, we can reduce the damage and save our lives. Thank you.